welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I'm very sorry I dipped out on Saturday. I dipped out on everybody. I just had to put myself first and focus for a minute because I know I've said it a million times, but just in case this is your first time, I work for Amazon. It's a crazy time of year. They extended my extra hours into this week. So this is last push until Christmas. I'm back in full effect very soon. I didn't feel too bad about canceling Tinseltails because less than half of I got less. The first Tinseltails I did. The second one I got less than half views. I just feel like nobody's really into it enough to. It does take a lot of time and effort and creative energy, and I will continue to do it if you want me to. If I get enough interest, I will definitely shoot out another Tinseltails for you this week. Just let me know in the comments below. Again, just like at least 10 people, because that's a lot of work. That's a lot. And, you know, it was just something fun for the holiday, and if you're not into it, you're not into it. And no hard feelings. I just don't want to, like, invest a bunch of time into stuff that you guys are like, meh, we're not into it, Lizzie. We're here for tarot. So, you know, I'm just kind of listening to you and your vibes. Anyway, I don't know what kind of reading this is. I'm going to title it at the end. I'm very festive today, all week long. I'm going to be every single day a Christmas outfit for my grandma. It's the last push till Christmas. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm going to hang out at my dad's and my mom's, so I'm just going to be in sweats. So I'm like doing all the like official holiday gear this week. I just took my leggings off, but they're really cute. It's very festive. I'm slowly creeping. Like today was like reindeer, and tomorrow is like Christmas trees, and then like slowly, then it's like stockings, and then it's like Christmas lights, which I forgot to turn on, by the way. Oh my god, I'm failing. Just worked 12 hours, by the way, so my brain's scattered. Fuck it, let's just get into the reading. I don't know what we're doing. I'm so tired. Oh, and then my last day of work, I'm going to wear Santa pants. That's why it's like red and green. It matched my outfit today. Starting with the Priestess of Light Oracle. Sorry if you hear my fridge. It's back on the fritz. I don't know how I fixed it last time, but it's just not working. I think I'm going to have to like break down and tell these people, like, look, I want a new fucking fridge. It's ridiculous. Lord knows I pay enough. I pay a little over $1,000 just to be here. That's not anything else. That's what I'm not even in New York City, guys. I'm not even close to New York City. I'm like 5 hours away from New York City. Don't move to New York. We have grateful optimism, joyous view of the future, wings of light, becoming something new, and miracles, ancient wisdom. I like these vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I just see somebody who's having a glow up here, a spiritual ascending. I don't know what exactly we're talking about just yet, but this is somebody who feels like something big is coming into their future soon, like they're expecting greatness. Like either you're expecting like your twin flame to show up, or you're expecting to get that dream job, or you're expecting to find your dream house, or you're expecting to move across the country. I don't know, but like you have either like something particular that you're working towards, or this is just a feeling like I'm meant for more than this. And I feel like the spirit world is responding to you. It has been. I feel like you are seeing the signs. to me, this is like somebody who's getting out of karmic situations, negative thought processes, destructive patterns. Just got a massive download, but I think I'm trying to understand it because it doesn't make sense to me. So I feel like this is your download. It's like you're just getting a lot of downloads. I don't know if you just have never experienced like massive, fast-paced downloads. It can be very overwhelming. With this ancient wisdom, you could be seeing past life stuff, or you could be... This is like spiritual ascension, like you are becoming your own guru or own either spiritual being of light, like a light worker, ancestral, like you could be a starseed like me if you believe in that. I feel like this is answering those questions for you if that's what you came here for. But I just feel like most of you are past that. Like, you're past the wondering. You've been putting towards the work, or you've been putting the work in towards something. Let me speak correctly. Again, I just worked 12 hours. I'm very sorry. I do pay attention to numbers. So you got 51, 42, and 39. 5 and 1 makes 6. It's a progression past, like a 5 to me is like a tower moment or a big change or a big decision is made. So 51 becomes a 6. I feel like you're either past a big tower moment or you've made a big decision and you're moving in a new direction, either spiritually in your life. This could be you becoming single. This could be you putting your applications out there. This could be you trying out for a part. It could be anything. It's just you're moving away from what no longer serves you on a spiritual level, which is beautiful. Like, you're very connected to how you feel, to how you think, to the people around you, to the energy around you. And the more spiritual you become, the more you are connected to your space around you. I'm an empath, so I have to pay very close attention to what is around me when I'm feeling things. Are these my feelings, or are these... I feel like you might even be asking yourself that. I am sensing a little bit of a new empath here. So if you are getting overwhelmed, do you see how it's like pointing to the middle, this ball of energy? To me, this ball of energy is like... How do I explain? I'm trying to find words to make sense to you. People who don't study this or practice, say this person in this picture was an X-Men, okay? Their power source comes from their center, like right below your boobies or your pecs. And to me, that is very relevant from where my energy, my healing energy, comes from my core. I picture this ball of light. Not that I actually see a ball of light, but this is how I channel my energy. We are made up of energy. Energy is transferred. That's how healers operate. I'm learning how to take my own energy and use it in the way I wish it to be used in the moment I need. It's not like, I know, shamans have, like, so many people, I can't tell you the negative connotations people have about what shamans are like, oh, we don't believe in medicine, we don't believe in going to the doctors. And yes, there are shamans who completely only depend on their own gifts, their own, what grows around them, and I fully respect that too. But most of us, yes, we do go to the hospital. Yes, I take antibiotics when I need them. Like, I'm a scientist, so think about energy in motion stays in motion. That's a scientific saying. You can accept that and you can be taught that in school, but you can't accept that you all have little balls of energy in your center. But you do. These are where your gifts come from. This is what you're learning. Oh, I got a magic ball in there. I'm learning how to move this ball around within myself. That's the first step. First, you got to learn how to, okay, I'm an empath. I'm feeling all these feelings. I need to, with it. This is going on inside yourself. Again, I'm trying to explain it so you understand. Are these my feelings? Picture feelings like little emojis circling around your head. And every single one is a different emotion. Like, oh, anger pops up. Am I angry right now? No, I'm not angry. I have no reason to be angry. That's not my anger. My ball of light is going off. Oh, I'm picking up energy. My energy radar is actively moving. My ball is doing this. Okay, I'm recognizing that this is not my anger. Step 1. Step 2 would then be to learn how to take your ball and make it still. And pull that anger emoji completely off the chart. And then that's one last emotion circling. It's not going forever. Like over here is like a sidebar. Like this is where they take a nap when they're not being used. And one at a time, you master each one and you put them in the box until you need them. And then you won't you won't have these intense feelings all the time because you're learning, oh, my ball's going off. Still the ball in there. Take a deep breath. What are my feelings? These are my feelings. All the other feelings we're putting in the box. It all happens mentally. This comes with practice. This comes with time. But congratulations, you've learned. You have an energy ball. You have gifts. Yes, you do. They're responding. And I don't think you need validation. I think you're beyond that. But I'm giving it to you anyway. 4 and 2 makes 6 again. And 12 is 2 6s. Look at all that synchronicities. You could be seeing a lot of signs, numbers on the clock. I've been seeing like 101, 303, 111, 313, 212, 202, 222, 333, 444, 404, 414, 555, 515, and 505. Almost every single fucking day for 3 weeks straight. Morning, night, doesn't matter. I don't know if that's you as a collective or if my angels are talking to me, but I shouted out. There's a lot of synchronicities. If you're seeing those, I feel like it's relevant for you too. Maybe it's just like a collect. I'm getting a lot of downloads myself. We just had a full moon. It's the ending of the year. A lot is going on. A lot is being transmuted. A lot of like love unions and reconciliations are happening. A lot of breakups and divorces are happening. A lot of babies are being born and made. It's a big time as far as energy in the world. So it makes a lot of sense for you to be overwhelmed. Holiday season is a nightmare for an empath. Everybody is so chaotic. You can't go to the store without feeling everybody's stress and frustration about waiting in line. You can't, go to work without people feeling that, like, how am I going to pay for all these gifts? Like, everywhere you go, there's something about the holiday that's eating at people. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. We're going to the Magdalene Oracle. Hello there, Looney. How are you, Miss Thang? There's not room for you to sit up here today. You miss me? I know. Gratitude again. I don't know if you're just like, I feel like there's a light around you right now. You're just happy. It's like you're glowing. It could be a pregnancy glow. You could literally have that. I'm having a baby glow. I love that glow on women. I often shout it out to my pregger friends. I'm like, you're glowing, boo-boo. like your orbs and your energy just flying around. Because you got a little baby innocence in there. That's why you glow. You're full of light. All pregnant women are full of light. You're making God's child in there. You think it's your child? No, it isn't. You're just the carrier. But yeah, that's why pregnant women, you're drawn to them. You want to protect them. It's that innocence, love. Why people give up their seat for a complete stranger who's pregnant, and it has really nothing to do with how you're taught. It's how you feel. It's God. Get up. That one's making my child. Well, yeah, good child, because you're still God's child. So like, good boy, good girl. Thank you. Like, you get those inklings. Same with babies. Like, if a baby's in trouble, everyone's like, oh my God! You know, it's innocent. That's God's. He makes sure. Most. Because, you know, there are sickos out there, and there are people that just don't care about babies or pregnant people. I'm not saying they're bad people. There's some people just don't give a shit. But majority, you know, most people are like, when babies are in trouble. Perception. You're seeing things, like maybe you're seeing the lesson in something. This could talk about, like, coming through grief. Like, I was so sad all of this happened, whatever loss you're going through, whether it's a loss of a person, a loss of a job, a loss of a relationship, loss of money, just maybe you lost yourself. You could have been literally lost. And you could have sat in anger, you know, blaming everybody, or blaming yourself. You could have sat in depression for a long time. You're out of that. You're glowing. Your perception has changed. You're no longer seeing the glass half empty. You're no longer seeing the pain of it. Oh, well, if I didn't break up with this person, I wouldn't have rediscovered myself. Or if I didn't leave this job, I would have never made this money that I'm making now, and I have a better life. It's like you've come through it. So you're able to see the truth of why you have endured what you've endured. And that's so important to Ascension. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Do you know how many people don't make it this far, and they just kind of wallow in that self? I did this for years, so no judgment. Where they just kind of play victim, wallow in self-pity, woe is me, or they just complain and don't want to put any energy towards fixing it. We all sit in there. And some people sit in there their whole lives. And they become these bitter, angry people who wish that they could have done things differently at the end of their life. You aren't going to be one of these people because you've put the work behind it. You aren't just talking about it. You were in a low point. You were miserable. You were hurting. You were suffering. Whatever your situation was, they're not being specific, just that it was detrimental to your soul to be where you were or to be doing what you were doing. And you got yourself up and you said, enough. No, I'm choosing to be a better person. I'm choosing to have a better relationship. I'm choosing to have a better quality of life by working for someone who appreciates me or who pays me more. Whatever your situation is, you chose yourself. You decided you weren't going to be a victim anymore. You decided you weren't going to be one of those people that just wished and didn't do. Your perception changed. If I want change, I got to do it myself. This revelation has already happened to you. You listened. The beloved. You are beloved. You are so protected. The angels, your guides, your spirit, they're so thankful that you are opening and that your perception is changing because it's connecting you to that ball of light. This ball of light is in control of a lot. It's not just about energy transference. It's about raising your vibration so that you can manifest. It's about living your authenticity. And that's exactly what you're doing. The Matrix. You decided which pill you were going to take, and you took it. You have a spiritual gift. You are a star seed. I heard you do have a twin flame. For some of you were even wondering that. But your perception towards your spiritual beliefs have changed as well. Maybe for a majority of your life, you've kind of run from any real decision. Maybe you were like an atheist, or you just bounced around and you could never find your thing. I feel like you're finding your thing. None of it all stuck before because you're different. That's what starseeds are. Don't follow traditional aspects of things. This is what you're learning. I've never quite fit in because I'm not supposed to. I speak up all the time. Maybe I'm a difficult person. No, you're not a difficult person. Most people think it in their head and never say it out loud. God bless you for saying it out loud. That's how change happens. If everyone's quiet and nobody speaks upon what they say, no change will come. You are a change maker. You create the world that you want, and this is what you're realizing. Maybe you're learning how to manifest. Maybe you are trying to manifest a loved one. Someone to share your life with. You could be playing in the 5D with someone as well. What's this beloved about? Gaia, connected to Earth, connected to your roots, connected to spirit and that energy of Earth. Everything on Earth has energy. A tree has energy. This light has energy. My body's giving off energy. My cat's body's giving off energy. This table's giving off energy. You're learning how to read it. As kooky, as crazy, and like nuts as you guys think I am, I can lay in the woods and I can see, like I've always been able to see people auras, but I can see tree auras and plants and animals. Some animals. I'm getting better. But I'm finding like the more spiritual I become, I just love staring at trees, laying under them, being around them. It's so calming. Any kind of tree, I don't care. I'm also an earth sign, so that might be part of it. But I just feel like getting out in nature is very much a part of everybody's spirituality. When you become so rooted to that energy and you're learning how to read it, it's like going outside and you're seeing the world in a completely different way. It's crazy in the best way. You're waking up, honey child. Welcome. Welcome to this world so many won't even discuss. Not on this channel. I'll tell you the full tea. I don't give a shit who thinks I'm nuts. But not everyone's as kooky as me with it. Heal yourself reading cards is what we're doing next. Let's see. What is this reading about? Let me see if I can get a title here. Next, we're going to go into the tarot and close it out. Procrastination and take off your masks. Yeah, you were in the energy of just wanting change, but not doing anything about it. Wondering things, but not like digging in, investing, or doing anything to make it so. You have take off your masks. This is part of your ascension. You're learning to love yourself. You're learning to go after the things that you want with confidence. You might be gearing up to speak some truth here. Maybe you need to make cuts in your life. Maybe you need to express feelings. But I feel like Spirit is definitely representing to me here, although you're doing all this work. You have been a little bit in a procrastination mode about endings that you know that need to happen. Nobody likes endings. Oh look, that kitty. Looks like Looney. It really does look like Looney. And she was born on a full moon. That's crazy. 8 talks about destiny. Something you're destined to do. Something you feel is of great meaning or great purpose that you're putting off because you're not ready to speak your truth or you're not ready to face it all the way just yet. Let's see why we're bringing up this procrastination. Patience. You're learning to have patience with yourself. I think some people sit in denial for a minute. Your thing is procrastination. Like you might recognize, I'm just using it as an example, you might recognize a relationship is over, but you like that comfort. You like the routine of it. You don't want to have to make your own meals and be single and have to put yourself out there. So it's just easier to sit in a relationship that's poop because you just don't want to do the rest of the stuff. I'm not saying that's your situation, but I feel like that's your attitude. Like, I know I need to do this, but I don't want to leave my comfort zone, or I don't want to end up alone, or I'm scared of making the wrong choice. And it's like constant making excuses here. Spirit, it's like, to me, maybe you've already taken this time. Maybe this is past tense because I'm getting pulled in 2 different directions. For some of you, maybe you did in the past dredge your feet because you had commitment issues, or again, you didn't want to leave your comfort zone. But now I feel like currently, I'm not quite sure if you're ready to express your feelings or if you're ready to make moves, but I feel like that's the energy you're approaching in this holiday season. Like you've been patient with yourself, you sat down, you looked at things even though they were hard. Maybe you feel a little guilty for putting things off, but don't. This is with the patient next to his spirit saying, you weren't ready. Like everything has to happen in due course and it happens in due time. Like we don't know why things dread on longer than they need to, but there was a lesson we weren't quite learning. And that cycle will continue to repeat until you do learn it. But you have learned it. Maybe your heart isn't confident. Maybe you're just not quite brave enough. Let's just take your mask off. Or take masks off. Discover your life purpose. Remember I talked about life purpose? I think you want to do something that you've always wanted to do. Maybe it requires you to completely change your job or move or change partners. It would be a big drastic change, and that's so scary to you. That's why you're procrastinating. What else do we need to know about this situation? Unleash your creativity. I feel like you're going to find your life purpose through a creative outlet, or you're going to find the answers you need just by messing around and letting your talents in whatever aspect that is, or whatever work you do, just let it pour out of your body and just like stop overthinking and stop obsessing and just see what comes out of your soul. Either it's going to help you understand love feelings, or it's going to help you understand life feelings, or you might even make a buck off of what you made. You know what I mean? Hey. Sexuality. This is about, under it is letting go. So maybe you're just letting go of things that were sexual based for something that's a bit more serious. That can be scary. Or maybe this was wanting to let go of that playboy, playgirl energy and wanting to settle down, like coming out of party, club mode, like I need to like focus on my career now. Could be true for some of you. Selling out is on the bottom of the deck. With this procrastination, I feel like you're just not either doing something or you're not with someone that's your vibes anymore. You've changed. You've come through this spiritual progression. Like the way you think, the way you see your future, all of that has changed. And you're seeing something that just doesn't make sense to you anymore. But for some reason, you're continuing to sell out. You're continuing to sit, or this is what you could have done and what you're coming out of. This is settling. I settled for something I didn't deserve. Or I'm settling for something I don't want. Hole in the soul. You are missing something. You're longing for something. You could, maybe you gave up a relationship to focus on your career and you're regretting it. Or maybe you need to give up a relationship to focus on your career and that's causing you pain. But this is like missing. It might even be like fear of missing out energy. That could be why you're changing focus. Like maybe you feel like you're missing. Ooh, you could be being tempted. Maybe another job offer, maybe another love interest. Maybe Spirit's just showing you like what else is out there and you're like, I did not know. Oh, liberation is popping. So I do see you freeing yourself from oppressive things, whether that be people, thoughts, jobs. Yeah, you want to be the real you. You want to be with the person you want to be with. You want to speak the way you want to speak. You want to dress the way you want to dress. You want to do the work you want to do. Like, you are overwhelmed with, I just need to be myself. Like, I'm sick of living to everyone else's standards. That's exactly what happens when you are woke. First of all of us who are woke hate the woke word, me included, but I need to say it for you, for you to understand. You're not really woke until all you are is the real you and you don't give a shit who don't like it, who's got what to say about it, who's going to laugh about it. You don't give a shit. You're 100% yourself 100% of the time. You're free. You're a free spirit. Ain't no strings on me. Pinocchio. Cutting free. I'm a real boy. Like, getting those energies. Yeah, but there's still some confusion, though, about maybe, like, a love interest or, like, do these friendships stay with me? Or, you know, where do I go from here? Like, I know this isn't my thing, but I don't really know what my thing is yet. You could just be like, well, I'm not making moves because I don't know what moves to make. That could also be the patience. Like, have patience. Those answers are coming. Past lives and the resurrection. So you could definitely be having that spiritual ascension about past lives and realizing who you are. Really. You could be, revelation. Oh, I'm a baddie. Oh, I got a big purpose on this earth. I better get my shit together. You're waking up. Yeah. Spirit woke you up. It's waking a lot of people up. Like I've been saying it, big shit is coming. COVID wasn't shit. It's about to be, I don't know when, but I know it's in my lifetime. And from what I see, and it is not something I want to deal with, or, I don't even really know what is happening, but it ain't good. When I get more details, I will share with you. Share with you. Eternal embrace, but there is a definite love here. Some of you are going towards a person. This is all about love for some of you, like leaving the karmic for a divine partner. But for majority of you, this is a love of yourself, coming home to yourself, making the decision like you don't give a shit. You're going to believe this. You're going to be your authentic self. If you want to be a witch, you're going to call yourself a witch. If you want to be a Buddhist, you're going to call yourself a Buddhist. If you want to be a monk, whatever. Like, you are claiming who you are because you've been illuminated. You've been awoke. Spirit was like, came down and touched your third eye and said, wake up, my little warrior. I'm going to need you for this army I am building. That's why you woke up. That's why all of us have been woke up. Because reality is They need us for something big, and that's usually not a good sign for Earth. Okay. Oh my God. Ascension. Yeah. You are ascending. For sure. Let's close out your reading with the Light Seers Tarot. I haven't played with this in a while. I love this deck so much. This is my favorite tarot deck. Still to this day. Oh, shit. 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? This is wish fulfillment. This is like getting the spouse, getting married, having babies, launching a business and it taking off, getting scouted and landing a part and becoming an A-lister. Like whatever your freaking dream is. Like, this is confirmation. Like what you're feeling, that big thing, that person, that big person, that shit's real. It's legit. Spirit came in with 10 of Cups. Yes. You are gifted. Yes. You have good things coming. Yes. You have a divine purpose. Yes. You have a divine partner. Yes. You're going to have babies. Yes. You're going to have money and success and stability. 3 of Swords. Ooh, but it's gonna be a hefty price to get there. And you're going to have to go through a lot of heartache and a lot of self-healing, which is also painful. Which I feel like you're kind of in that space now. But you might actually have to break others' hearts to get what you want. The Lovers. Third-party situation for some of you. You have to leave a karmic for your divine partner, but don't worry, because it came out with the 10 of Cups. For those of you, this is your connection to Spirit. You went through something very painful to your heart, which brought you closer, like that's you and Spirit working together. Through your hardship, created a stronger bond. And because of it, your life is going to be more positive and light and happy. Because Spirit says, no, boo-boo. You have suffered enough. The good is coming. And then the Empress. Okay, so some of you, I'm just going to, if this doesn't resonate to you, just leave it for a second. But you know I say it. It's collective. Some of you lost a baby. And it broke your heart. You might even lost your relationship because of it. I do feel like you are going to come back together for majority of those couples. It's like a temporary thing while you guys heal. And for others, you're going to find another partner. And see how there's 2 kids? You're going to get your kid back. You see how there's 2 stripes? That's the pain of labor. This one's deeper, the loss. And this one isn't as deep, but the pain of labor is still there. You're going to have 2 babies. One lived and one did not. But it's the same soul. But this could also be talking about twin flames. You could have endured the similar heartbreak. You could have both recently gone through serious, horrible relationships or just had horrible relationships in general or a horrible childhood, something that would link you together. But this also talks about, again, pregnancy, but also talks about a new start. A new start with a new business, a new lover, a new company, and moving to a new area that turns to be fruitful with friends and community. But this is positive progression. Something's going to come from this union, this development. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups. King of Swords. Someone's going to come in that tells you some truth that is going to make you very happy. Or you're coming in to tell someone some truth that's going to make them very happy. But this is also being cool, calm, and collected. Taking the high road. Stoic energy. So the storm could be brewing around you, but you're staying still and calm, and because of it, you're coming out on top. It could mean that as well. But for majority of you, the crow here also is a message. So you could get a message that from like a lover, like, hey, I love you. Can we get back together? Or, hey, I like you. Can we see where this goes? And it's going to lead to marriage and babies. But let's see what this Three of Swords is. Eight of Wands. Quickly moving away from heartache. Or if you have to like lose something, it's going to be quickly fulfilled. Like if you're breaking up with someone, I feel like a new love interest is coming in quickly. Maybe not right away, but a lot faster than you think. Or if you're getting out of, like if you lost a job, and like, bam, starting your own business and it's profitable, or getting that job, or, you know, a friend helping you get a job and look at you being fruitful and prosperous. It's going to move fast. This loss is going to be a quick, like you lose something and then gain something. Or your heart's broken and you're sad and you're immediately happy because something better comes. Good stuff. What's crossing? Or not crossing. Please clarify the Lovers. The Star, the chosen one. The one you want. Whether you know them or not, this is like your perfect person or your perfect job or your perfect house. Like the thing that you want so much. That's coming in for you. What you're wanting to manifest, what you're longing for. Maybe what you want to move towards, but you're procrastinating. So look at this. You've got the Lovers, the Star, and the freaking Empress. This is twin flames all day having spirit babies to me. I'm not going to lie. But this, it doesn't have to be love. There could be business partners. Like, you couldn't have dreamt of a better business partner. Or this is just a company that picks you up and is like, I love your talent. Will you design for us? Great. And it's a perfect partnership. Whatever it is, it's wish fulfillment. And it's prosperous. And it's fruitful. And something comes of it. You've got good stuff coming all the way around. Just keep working on yourself. Keep learning how to control that little ball in there. Keep tuning into spirit. Ask your guides, like, look, I don't know how to use my gifts. Can you help me? Help me connect to you. Help me know the signs. You know, they don't immediately respond in the way we want to, but it'll get easier to communicate with them. You ask for help, they'll keep trying to find ways to get to you. They're not going to give up on you. And the more you practice, the stronger your connection will get. But you are gifted. You do have gifts. And welcome to the real world, not this 3D shit. And I'm glad you're here, because we're going to be fighting on the same team one day, and I wouldn't want to be fighting with anybody else. Hello, my fellow. I appreciate you for watching my channel. If this resonated, if you want more of these in the future, like random pop-up readings like this, give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, like my little ball of energy in there, please subscribe. No pressure though. I am very much a free spirit. If you just want to watch, that's fine. I appreciate you just being here watching. And all my ride or dies who do subscribe to me, I love you and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for accepting me for who I am. And know that no matter what, you can be the weirdest you want. And I will still be your friend. Because I like weird. And even if you're not weird, you don't have to be weird to be my friend. I accept you for whatever and whoever you are. High five, friends. See you next time. Bye.